Hey everyone, Long Beach numbers are in for September 2020. I'm Craig Duran with the Duran Group over at Berkshire Hathaway Home Services, and all I have to say this month is wow, the condo market is still very active. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Remember, first of all, we still like to keep track and see what the showing activity is like in the market. So remember, the beginning of the pandemic, we started following this chart from a company called Showing Time. We knew that we were going to see a dramatic fall off, or we at least expected a dramatic fall off in showing activity, but we wanted to see when we might start to pick back up again. And you can see by end of May, early June, we were back to showing just about as much real estate as we were in 2019. And except for a little anomaly here around early September, we've been steady, still showing about as much real estate in 2020 as we did last year. So the next piece of the puzzle is to see, okay, people are getting out of the house to look at real estate. Are they making offers, and are contracts being accepted, or sellers accepting the offers that are being written? So let's take a look at the number of new contracts being written in September. 67% more new contracts were written on condos early September in 2020 than they were in 2019. The next month, 74% more new contracts were written on condos. The next week, 27% more new contracts written, 17% more the following week, and finally, 52% more new contracts written in that last week of September going into October in 2020 than were written last year. And stop for a minute and think about how dramatic that is. We're showing about the same amount of real estate this year as we did last year. So you would expect that we would be writing 2% more, 4% less in any given week, 10% more, 8%, some things like that. We're seeing huge numbers week over week over week of people buying condos in Panama City Beach. It's just an active market. One of my favorite charts to look at, remember, this is comparing the entire condo market. The red line represents the number of units for sale. The black line represents the number of closings. The months of inventory is the number I like to focus on. It combines a lot of the data into one nice, neat little number. Remember, 4 months of inventory, 4 or 5 months of inventory represents a neutral market. Anything under that means things are selling faster. There's more demand. It's a seller's market. It's the kind of market where you see some price appreciation, you see multiple offer situations, things like that. Months of inventory has hovered under 3 months of, right around 3 since June. We're at 2.5 months of inventory in September. Theoretically, that means that everything that's for sale in the market today would be off the market, sold and closed within 2.5 months from now, if nothing else came up for sale in that time period. That's how much demand there is in the market. That's how fast things are selling. Very hot market still in the condo market. Over in Long Beach, the red line, same chart. A little less data, so the numbers will bounce around a little bit more, but Long Beach actually has been selling very well. We cooled off in September to maybe a little bit more of a neutral market, but still probably some good demand over there. To a little bit of the sales activity. Unit 1402, a 1-bedroom unit's under contract. The asking price was $305. This is not the contract price, just the asking price. 2-bedroom unit sold at $410. Unit 903 is under contract. The asking price was $429.5. Unit 1004, the asking price was $445. It is under contract. Unit 1306, the asking price was $449. It's under contract. Unit 503 closed at $465, and they made a little small change over there on that one. Unit 103, Unit 103 is under contract. The asking price is $467. I'm saying different. I'm sorry, I'm not explaining the different towers to you, but if you know the building, you know which floor plans I'm talking about. And I can send you these links if you need them. We had another 2-bedroom sell at $469.9. Another 3-bedroom closed at $520, and one is under contract. The asking price is $534. Most of you, I think, are already signed up for our e-alerts. If you want to keep up with the market more frequently than once a month, just shoot me a text or shoot me an email. I can sign you up for e-alerts, meaning you will get an email anytime a unit comes up for sale, goes under contract, changes price, or sells. You'll get the actual accurate sales price and sales date. We can set that up to send out to you immediately as soon as anything happens, or as little as once a week, once every 2 weeks, once a month, something like that. So in short, very, very, very active market. One thing I'm talking with sellers a lot about over the last couple of months is don't leave any money on the table when you're pricing. This is the kind of market that we can price things up a little bit. Even if the data and all of the reasonable numbers talk about a price in here, depending on your condition and maybe rental income and floor height and things like that, you may have the ability to price, in a range of here all the way, maybe even up in here somewhere. Where it's not the market to take a $400,000 unit and sell it for $500,000, but it is the kind of market that a $400,000 unit might be priced anywhere from $420,000 to $435,000 in certain situations, and still get activity and still get offers. We're just in that kind of market with that kind of demand. There are a lot of owners, a lot of buyers who are learning one way or the other about the demand. Either they have a nice short list of condos they want to see, and they come into town 3 weeks later only to find out that all of those are under contract, or they make an offer and lose out in a multiple offer situation, and maybe that even happens 2 or 3 times. So by the time they come around to make an offer, they're well primed to and understand that there isn't a lot of negotiating in this kind of market. That's the kind of market you want to be selling in. You can be choosy about the kind of buyer's contract you accept, and make sure you're accepting something that you know is confident that can close. So hope you all found this helpful. Stay safe. We'll be back next month with some more information. Thank you.